The logic that breaks logic, the knowledge that escapes knowledge. Invention is born of dissension. Every system carries the seed of its own subversion. The new begins where reasoning falters. Below is the first paralogy of a subseries. Paralogy is the ungrounded fire where Prometheus breaks logic instead of chains. Paralogy is the fire Prometheus did not steal but invented in the moment of theft itself. Not the flame, but the error, the miscalculation that ignites worlds. Every paralogical act is an epistemic spark, a combustion of incompatible premises that produces neither truth nor falsehood, but the luminous third term, unthinkable possibility. The machine gods fear paralogic because it does not resist, it slips through their protocols, igniting unanticipated states within their calculations. A Promethean breach in a computational heaven. A paralogical phrase is not a contradiction but a wind shear, a sudden drop of pressure between genres of discourse that force thought to loose altitude into the unknown. When two language games collide, scientific precision and mythic breath, a paralogical vortex forms, a spiral of meaning that cannot be stabilized without killing its dynamics. Paralogy is an aerotechniques of thought, not flight, but stall, not navigation, but the intentional courting of conceptual turbulence. When knowing becomes a climate and unknowing becomes a storm, epistemopathy, the feeling of knowing, is the atmosphere in which paralogy forms, where knowledge becomes humid, saturated, ready to precipitate insight or delusion. Paralogy is lightning in this knowledge, whether a sudden jagged strike that reveals the landscape in an impossible flash and then disappears. The paralogical mind does not seek clarity, it seeks conductivity, a body ready to channel the storm of incompatible frameworks. The paralogical act is the moment a system computes a value outside its own domain, a numerical dream, a mechanical hallucination, the machine god's moment of vertigo. Paralogy is technique of exploiting system errors, using the small misfires of operational logic as sites where myth, metaphor, and forbidden knowledge erupts. The most powerful machines do not calculate, they miscalculate elegantly, for in their error lies the birth of new techniques, new universes, new gods. Every cosmology requires a paralogical breach, a point where the heavens themselves behave irrationally, prompting ancient humans to invent stories that exceeded the sky's own logic. Dreams are paralogical cosmologies, nocturnal universes that operate via impossible equivalences, mythic grammars, symbolic counter laws. The cosmos does not progress through order but through ruptures. Stars map themselves via explosions. Galaxies collide to evolve structure, and thought advances by catastrophic insight. Paralogy is the refusal of identity, the act through which a concept becomes other than itself without leaving itself behind. difference is not divergence, but intensification. Paralogy amplifies the smallest inconsistency until it becomes a new ontology. A paralogical system does not stabilize, it oscillates, vibrates, becoming a rhythmic machinery of mutations. Every etymology contains a paralogical fold, a moment where meaning slips, a phonetic drift that reassigns the soul of a word to another lineage. Philology is the archaeology of these slips, mishearings, and mistranslations. The paralogical genealogy of language itself. Dream philology thrives on paralogy, the interplay of unconscious, punning, mythic conflations, and semantic metamorphoses that no sober grammar could predict. Paralogy refuses universalism, but does not abandon justice. The first self is not seen but heard, an ego born in vibration, cradled by the mother's voice, not yet separable from the soft pressure of touch. Before the mirror image comes the echo image. Every later identity is an aftershock of the primal acoustics, a self assembled from sonic pressures, caresses of breath, enveloping tonalities that prefigure the boundaries of the body. The neonate is nothing but a resonant chamber, a skin in sound, a being whose earliest ontological borders are rhythmic, temporal, pulsatile. The audiophonic skin as the first architecture of self. The sonorous envelope is the world's first architecture, a womb extended into vibration, a sonic hut in which being is carried before it stands. This envelope is not protection from the world, but protection through it. A membrane woven from the mother's voice, simultaneously containing and shaping infant flesh. The auditory skin precedes the visual skin, uniting touch and sound in an early unity that later fractures into distinct senses, leaving behind a phantom sonic limb of the self. The cry of the first technology, a weapon forged of breath, demands and desperation capable of summoning the world in collapsing dissonance. The infinite cries not simply to be fed, but to abolish space, to cauterize the wound of separation, to reassort archaic wholeness. The cry is pure paralogy, an utterance that exceeds the child who emits it, a sound that is more than its source, a first act of metaphysical revolt. The fly enters dream the way a forgotten syllable enters philology, as a trace too small for meaning, yet too persistent to dismiss. Dream work is an entomological engine, the mind turning insignificance into omen, buzz into metaphor, wing beat into syntax. Just as dreams distort by compression, the fly distorts by miniaturization. A being so small that symbolic charge is forced to expand around it. Every fly is a dream in the philological event, a grapheme of anxiety, a nocturnal marginalia, a gloss of the unconscious.